paper bun. Take right and I say,
but you guys can stand up or whatever. How do you tune this thing?
Down here.
What is it called? It's like
It's built by a guitar maker named Chris Forsagi in Austin, Texas.
And do you know this person?
I've actually never met him.
Really?
But I do know him. Yeah.
Because you buy guitars from him. Is this the only one you've bought?
Yes, so far.
And how long have you had it?
Since about July. Really?
Oh, so it's pretty new. Do you find it different than other guitars?
Yeah, it's much better.
Why is that?
I don't know, I don't want to take up too much time, but
Well, it's really interesting, you know?
It's an amazing guitar.
Well, thank you very
And
much.
it has a great sound as well.
And say your
Luke's
name
great
again.
sounds
Say your
great.
name again.
Charlie.
Charlie, that's right. How are you, Charlie?
I'm excellent.
You're blushing, Charlie. And so who are you?
I'm Brian.
Brian. So, like, this is actually taller than you, and you're pretty tall.
With the peg, I guess so, yeah. I think it'll save me in case of a flood or something.
Float on it?
Probably. Some of the holes.
Are you one of those bass players? Do you know how to, like, like how rockabilly guys, can you do all that stuff?
I can't do the jump on it, like swing around in circles thing. I haven't been doing it enough to get to that point.
Does that interest you at all?
I almost took a class on it. I went to, you go. I imagine that they do. They have classes for everything these days.
Wow. Wow.
Is that something that...
Well, it wouldn't work at the vibe of that song, but maybe there's another song that you could go right in the middle. It's like breakdancing with your bass, right?
Some of the things they do are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know?
it's amazing.
It's a blast.
That's great. And who are you?
I'm Max.
And is that like that Cajonza thing or something?
Yeah, it's a cajon.
Cajon.
Yeah, it's a Spanish word for box.
Well, he smiles when he says box. Like, is it any kind of box?
Originally it was just a box, just like a box, but now they make these really expensive ones that have guitar strings on the inside of them, so you get the rattle sound.
I mean, I actually live with someone who has one, so, but they're kind of hipster these days, aren't they?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, you got to live with that too, right? Do you live in Williamsburg?
No, I live in Bushwick.
Oh, even more hipster, right? That L train, that's like the spot, right?
It's made the village too expensive for us, so we can't afford it.
You got to jump in on that. I'm a hipster too! Do you live in Bushwick too?
Yeah. I live over there.
Okay. It's cool.
It's pretty nice. They're getting some new restaurants and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's turning into soon. It's going to be like Williamsburg 201, right?
Don't real estate brokers call it East Williamsburg?
Oh,
They never call it, like, there's parts of, like, Pennsylvania that's East Williamsburg.
Yeah. And
Don't say anything.
I'm Brad.
Brad, what do you play?
It's the melodica.
Melodica? Like, did you learn how to play that in grade school?
I studied it. I took a class on it.
They have classes for everything.
When did you decide I want to play the melodica?
Actually, I only play it because it's the lightest keyboard instrument.
It's easy to travel.
But actually, there's a toy piano game too.
Yeah.
You probably can't see. But
Yeah. It's beautiful, actually.
this actually belongs to Ted.
Whole stick.
So can you play like the Nutcracker on it or something? I knew you could. Very good. Wow. So where did you learn how to play piano?
Has been playing since I was 4 years old. I didn't take a class, completely self-taught.
Everything? So you have like ears that...
Yeah, I mean, just ears for miles. People say I'm just a natural talent.
Well, you must be. It must be true, because if you never took a lesson, you played since you're 4, you were one of those kids that, fortunately, you're lucky they got you that piano, right?
My parents did not play music, but for some reason they bought a player piano as an antique that you could put piano rolls in and it would play itself. That's the only reason there was a piano.
That's what taught you.
Yeah, I watched the keys. Actually, we went to the same school, Indiana University. So.
Is that where you met?
No, actually, I'm older than him. I went before he did.
Like, what, 5 minutes? As long as he's got ID that says he's 21 and he can come into autos, I don't really care how old he is.
They kicked me out, actually. Yeah, we got either way outside.
Yeah.
Playing.
Really?
Well, they have a reason. It's because of Big Brother, you know? It has nothing to do with you personally.
But I'm 22.
But did you have ID? See, and on every email it says, bring your own.
Yeah, dude, you look like you're 15.
So Ted, you're the one I know the longest. So how is STaRGroVeS going?
It's going really well. You probably can tell we've got a little bit of a different going. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a different lineup, Max and Brad are pretty brand new additions. Actually, we've only been playing together for quite a month, maybe. But
You're gonna hold the music.
it's going really well.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Everybody goes straight to the gutter, right?
Well, he's 15. He has to have a strong one and tell him how to do it.
It is, because your video is how in mud.
It's like 20.
Yeah, but how, what made you use Harold and Maude as something?
The song isn't actually about Harold and Maude.
No, I know.
We were tossing around a bunch of ideas, and we had a couple that were like, yeah, this would be a good video. And then someone was like, I have a crazy idea. Let's make this an homage to Harold and Maude. And immediately we were all like, yeah.
It's such a good movie. I don't know if anyone has
Halaski, right?
seen. Yeah, and Ruth Gordon, who's the best. I mean, it's the best movie. They have a video, STaRGroVeS. Which song was it?
It's for Hats in the Air. Not the one we played.
No, but it's a great video. I mean, how much did that video cost you? It's very well done. It doesn't look like, iMovie.
Yeah. We had some friends who helped out. A lot of people did stuff for free.
That's good.
It's
we're
it is
musicians.
really fun process. Yeah.
It came out really, really well. All right, so you were telling a little story about the band. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I have a habit of cutting people off.
It's cool. I was just saying that Max and Brad are pretty new additions, and we've only played one show together. Actually, we played a show in Virginia last week, and it went really, really well.
Are any of you from Virginia?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, there you go. You're all from Virginia?
4 of us are.
So it's easy to get gigs in Virginia?
It's not easy, but
But you know people there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's what
It's fun to go play down there because
That's
a lot of
great.
us have family.
Do they pay you in Virginia? They do,
Yes,
right?
they do.
Yeah, it's good. When you go out of state, you actually make some money, right?
That's the way that works. Yeah.
I know. Maybe in Bushwick, but it's a little overseas, right? Do you get paid there? I don't think so.
We've been trying to convince the locals to come out. But.
It's hard here. It's really hard here. But it is National Cookie Day, and we have a lot of cookies here for you guys.
Good
to share a skeleton from your closet. You look like you could use a cookie. So, do you have a skeleton you can share, like a little naughty story?
There's no way that I can go last. Do I have to go now?
Yeah.
Can I take the cookie now?
Yeah.
Story first, cookie later.
You ever jump a turnstile?
No.
That's a euphemism.
Did you ever steal a cookie?
That's also a euphemism.
Jesus. I think it's a logistics.
Wow. So this is terrible. They totally told me you were going to ask me this question, and I just didn't think of anything.
You didn't believe him? See, you should believe him.
Skeleton in my closet. When I was like 9, my you haven't even heard the story yet.
Yeah, but it's worse, I can tell.
I don't know. No, this is terrible. This doesn't work at all. My cousin or my mom's friend or something gave me a present for Christmas, and it was wrapped in a toilet paper thing. And I was like, what the hell is this? And then I opened it up, and it was like a model skeleton that you could put together. And I put it together, and then I put it in my...
There you go.
When's your birthday?
December 12th.
Oh, come on.
Happy birthday. 12/12. Ah, so last year was 12/12/12. It was that big day, right?
We're still here. We're still alive.
Oh, was that the day that was supposed to end? The 12/21, right?
There's like.
No, it's not. It's not 2014 yet.
Oh, it's 2014? No, but there was another year that.
Oh, you're next. You're next. You're next.
2012. There was another one that was like.
No, the guy who keeps making the same predictions.
All right. All right. Take a cookie and tell your skeleton.
Oh goodness. I slept with my best friend's sister.
Well, wasn't your best friend's girlfriend.
That's a good point.
Or was she?
That's as far as we're gonna go. But he knows. I told him.
Virginia?
And wait, what? No.
What's wrong with sleeping with your best friend's sister? I don't even understand.
That's boundaries, man.
It's best, you know.
But
It was cool afterwards. We settled everything. It's all good.
So then, like, when you three walk down the street,
I'm the
like,
only person on the show that tells a skeleton in the closet and getting criticized.
You're not getting
I'm getting camera operator over here. Making this out to be a world.
have another Oopsie.
Love you.
All right, Charles.
Look out.
I'm watching you.
Wait, I need to back up.
Wait.
Like, was this like in first grade or?
No.
Then there's an issue.
Okay, so I used to live in Tennessee, and I had this job where I would fix windows that had moisture damage, and it involved drilling a small hole in the window, right? And like sometimes, you know, if you jack that up, you just break the window, which sucked because then, like, you know, obviously it would probably come out of my check. This one time I was working on this window, and no one was in the room, but it looked like it was a kid's room, like a little girl or something. Like there's a lot of stuffed animals around. I totally fucked up. I like broke the window, but I didn't want it to come out of my check, so I put her teddy bear in front of it, and I made him pay for it.
Good for you. All right.
You didn't know, really. That's not fair.
It is National Cookie Day, guys. You came on a good day.
Wow. My skeleton is just a story I'm a little embarrassed by.
Good.
And it's,
That's why it's in the closet. I mean,
I just want to tell people about it very often, but I was at a concert seeing two of my favorite acts, Doubleheader. It was going to be Christopher Cross into Michael McDonald.
nice.
But throughout Christopher Cross's set, man, by the time he was like, he did Stanley, then he went into Running the Wind. I got so excited, I actually fell and hit my head. I woke up in the hospital and I missed Michael McDonald's set.
Oh.
It was the saddest day of my life, and you're not supposed to tell people you like those bands, so I don't really tell people.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me.
But you are a prodigy, so, you know, you would be excused.
Christopher Cross kicks
People call
ass.
me the prodigy sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool. All right, Teddy. What you got?
All right, so I don't know if this is really right. I hope not. It's just something that kind of, I'm kind of embarrassed by too. But so I was in Iceland for a little bit. I was there for like 3 months, and when I left, you're only allowed to stay in Iceland for 90 days. That's like the maximum you can stay. So I had to leave if you're from the States. So I had to leave, and so I wanted to get like some like photo shoot stuff done for STaRGRoVeS. So I found this Icelandic photographer with this like crazy Icelandic name, and he was like, all right, I'll do it for like $300. So we went like everywhere. We got like really, really awesome photos, and you guys have probably seen these photos, and like some really like good looking stuff. And he's like a really talented guy, really nice guy. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna mail you a check when I get home. I didn't like have anything money left.
Oh, man.
And then I left my phone in Iceland, and I don't know his name. It was like some crazy Icelandic shit. And
So if there are listeners out there in Iceland, please
that's messed up.
contact STaRGroVeS.
So I owe you $300. If you contact me, go to STaRGroVES.com. If you're watching this, I'm an Icelandic photographer, and I'll send you that check. But
So you never got your phone?
no, I didn't need the phone. I lost all these contacts.
Now, how do you choose the name STaRGroVeS?
It's a name of a house in England. It's
Owned by?
right now. I think it's owned by like Neil Diamond or somebody.
Oh, is that because Mick Jagger used to own it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps changing owners. I mean, it's a pretty famous house, and like
I think Sticky Fingers, a lot of Sticky Fingers was recorded there.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And some Led Zeppelin tracks too. Yeah.
Well, today is the day in history that Led Zeppelin broke up.
John Bonham died 2 months earlier, and they officially broke up on this day in 1980. Correct. So. Okay, I was making sure STaRGroVeS was the name chosen for that reason.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
So do you have any gigs coming up?
Yes, we're going to play in New York City at Bowery Electric in a couple weeks on December 15th.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Right after your birthday?
12/12. Well, thank you, STaRGroVeS.
What time?
What time, Ted?
Doors open at 7:30, and we'll go on at 8:30. And there are a bunch of other like really good bands on the bill too. So like, yeah.
And you guys have a website, or
Yeah, STaRGroVeS.com. STaRGroVES.
did someone in Iceland design the website who has not been paid?
Next time we come on the show, I'll tell you.
All right, that sounds good. Give it up to STaRGroVeS, the Instagram.
Ouch!
All right.
Oh!
Proud.
No!
Proud.
It's hard not life.
Yeah. Thing.
It's like that. I live in Harlem.
Should we take a selfie?
It just seems obvious. The carnival is calling on. You pursued me.